Periscope. Everybody good today? All right, hope you're good. Let me get something off my chest here before we get started. I don't know if you've ever noticed it, but there's not a lion, or at least that I could find, there's not a lion emoji at all. Anybody noticed that before? There's like 4 monkeys and 3 baby chickens, 3 chicks. But the king of the jungle, 0 emojis. How weird and messed up is that? Okay, so moving on. Have you seen The Lion King? I know it's an older movie by now, maybe 20-ish years old or so. A wonderful animated film from Disney. Maybe still one of the most visually impressive animated movies. Just a lot of great scenes of nature and all these animals and the stampedes and all those kind of things were very, very well done. There's a scene, though, that happens, I don't know, maybe midway through the movie. And it's a powerful illustration of what happens when we submit to God in our lives, and especially in the moments of temptations. Okay? So let's walk ourselves through it. You remember that Mufasa, the dad, shows Simba all the kingdoms of Africa there, and he shows them all the land, and he tells them this is our land. And he says, that's the elephant graveyard. Do not go to the elephant graveyard. Now, Simba and his little girlfriend, Nala, where do they go? The elephant graveyard. They go where they're not supposed to go. And that's where the enemies, the hyenas, are. And for little grown or baby lions, those hyenas are a threat. And so the hyenas begin to attack them, and they get Nala and Simba cornered. And Simba's only option is to roar. And he steps back and he puts all he has into roaring, and it comes out like, wah! Real quiet, real wimpy roar, because he's still a baby lion. And so the main hyena, I think it's voiced by Whoopi Goldberg, is laughing. They're all laughing, and she says, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again, because they're laughing at how silly and non-intimidating Simba's laugh is. So it's all he's got left. So Simba steps back to roar again, and he roars. But instead of hearing that wimpy little roar, you hear, and it's not Simba. It's Mufasa, who's standing above them and leaps down and pins the 3 hyenas down and attacks them. He responds to this challenge, and Simba is protected. Simba is saved. Nala is saved because of Mufasa scaring off the hyenas, running them off. Well, what's the principle at play? It's the same principle we see in James 4, verses 7 and 8. James says, submit yourselves therefore to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw near to God, and he will draw near to you. What a powerful principle. Satan will leave us alone when we submit to God, because God is bigger and more powerful than Satan is. And so we face Satan in temptations. We have to fight him off. We see that Paul tells us we have the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God, to fight off Satan's attacks. We have to fight Satan off. And when we do, when we submit to God, we give our lives to him and to his Word, Satan will leave because he knows in that moment he cannot win us over. Jesus did the same thing in Matthew 4. Okay, he resists Satan with the Scriptures, with the Holy Word of God. It is written. It is written again. It is written. And what's verse 11 of Matthew 4 say? Satan left Jesus. When we submit to God, Satan will leave. Satan will give up for the moment on us because he knows he can't win us in that moment. He's scared of our Father who runs him off. What a powerful scene. What a powerful thought. Thank you for joining in. If you want to dig a little deeper, let me encourage you to think about this idea, the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God, and how it fends off Satan's attacks. Study Matthew 4, Jesus' temptation. We talked about that yesterday. But connect that passage with Hebrews 4 and James 4. So 4 is your magic number. Matthew 4, Hebrews 4, James 4. There's a lot of parallels, a lot of interesting thoughts to consider. And so if you're looking for something deeper to do, I challenge you to flesh that out and to see what the Lord reveals in His Word. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. It's our prayer that you will submit your life to God, who gives us His will in His Word. And thank you for choosing to grow closer to Him today by watching this. If we can ever be of any assistance to you, be sure to let me know. And it's our prayer that your life pleases God and that you're able to know Him and His Son, Jesus Christ. Thanks again for watching.